Heather Kendrilli, a vibrant 33-year-old, brushed off the persistent bloating and stomach cramps as nothing more than stress. Life as a young mother of two was undeniably hectic. She attributed her fatigue to sleepless nights and her discomfort to everyday anxieties. Weeks turned into months, and the nagging pain in her abdomen intensified. Still, she hesitated to seek medical attention. It was just stress, she reassured herself, pushing the discomfort to the back of her mind. One evening, the pain became unbearable, radiating through her lower back. Heather doubled over, clutching her stomach. Her husband, Corey, rushed her to the emergency room, their faces etched with worry. As they sat in the sterile hospital room, a sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air. This was different. This wasn't just stress. Heather underwent a battery of tests, each one heightening their anxiety. The doctors, their faces grim, delivered the devastating news: Stage 4, colon cancer. The diagnosis hit Heather and Corey like a tidal wave, leaving them reeling in shock and disbelief. How could this be happening? She was only 33. Stage 4, the doctor repeated gently. The cancer has spread to your liver. The words echoed in Heather's ears, each syllable a hammer blow. Cancer, Stage 4, liver. Her world, once filled with the laughter of her children and dreams for the future, crumbled around her. Tears streamed down her face, a mixture of fear, anger, and utter despair. The doctor explained that the cancer was advanced, aggressive. Heather's mind raced, struggling to grasp the enormity of the situation. Images of her children, 5-year-old Emily and 3-year-old Ethan, flashed before her eyes. They needed their mother. She had to fight. She had to be there for them. Corey, his hand tightly clasping hers, absorbed the doctor's words with a stoic expression. But inside, his heart shattered into a million pieces. He had to be strong for Heather, for their children, but the fear was suffocating. He vowed to stand by his wife, to navigate this treacherous journey together, no matter the cost. Heather's battle plan was swift and relentless. Aggressive chemotherapy became her new normal, each session a grueling assault on her body. The side effects were brutal: nausea, hair loss, debilitating fatigue, but she endured it all with unwavering determination. She clung to the hope of seeing her children grow, of celebrating birthdays and milestones. The chemotherapy took a heavy toll, leaving her weak and vulnerable. But Heather refused to surrender to despair. She drew strength from her children's infectious laughter, from Corey's unwavering love. Their faces, etched with worry but shining with hope, fueled her fight. Surgeries followed, each one a gamble, a desperate attempt to rein in the relentless disease. The medical team, impressed by Heather's resilience, remained cautiously optimistic. They had thrown everything they had at the cancer, but the outcome remained uncertain. As Heather battled for her life, another battle raged outside the hospital walls, a fight against mounting medical bills. The cost of treatment was staggering. Chemotherapy, surgeries, hospital stays. The bills piled up, casting a long shadow over their lives. Corey, forced to take on the role of both mother and father, juggled childcare with his job, desperately trying to keep their heads above water. The financial strain was immense. They were forced to make heart-wrenching decisions, sacrificing their savings, their dreams, their future. The weight of their financial burden, coupled with the emotional turmoil of Heather's illness, threatened to crush them. Friends and family rallied around them, offering meals, childcare, and financial support. Their community, touched by Heather's story, organized fundraisers, their generosity providing a much-needed lifeline. Still, the financial burden loomed large, a constant reminder of the inequities of the healthcare system. Corey, his face etched with a mixture of love and fear, watched his wife battle the relentless disease. He was her rock, her confidant, her pillar of strength. He drew strength from her resilience, her unwavering will to live. But at night, when the house was silent, fear gnawed at him, the fear of losing her, of raising their children alone, of a future without her radiant smile. "Heather is the strongest person I know," Corey confided, his voice thick with emotion. "She's fighting not just for herself but for our children, for our future. It's heartbreaking to see her go through this, but her strength inspires me to keep fighting alongside her." The financial burden weighed heavily on him. He worked tirelessly, picking up extra shifts, desperate to provide for his family. The stress was immense, but he refused to give in to despair. He had to be strong for Heather, for their children. Their love was his anchor, his reason to keep fighting. Section 6. Early detection is key, breaking down barriers to colonoscopies. Heather's story is a stark reminder of the importance of early detection. Colon cancer, once considered a disease of the elderly, is increasingly affecting younger adults. The warning signs, bloating, abdominal pain, changes in bowel habits, are often dismissed as benign, leading to delayed diagnoses and poorer outcomes. If I had gone to the doctor sooner, if I hadn't ignored the symptoms, maybe things would be different, Heather reflected, her voice tinged with regret. Early detection is crucial. It can mean the difference between life and death. Breaking down the barriers to colonoscopies, the gold standard for early detection, is essential. Many young adults are unaware of the recommended screening age or face obstacles such as insurance coverage and access to care. Raising awareness about the importance of early screening, particularly among younger adults, is crucial in the fight against colon cancer. Section 7. Insurance inadequacies, a system failing young patients. Heather's struggle highlights a critical flaw in the healthcare system: the inadequacy of insurance coverage for colonoscopies in younger patients. Insurance companies often hesitate to cover the cost of colonoscopies for individuals under the age of 50, citing guidelines that prioritize older adults. This age-based bias can have devastating consequences, as evidenced by Heather's case. It's outrageous that insurance companies prioritize profits over people's lives, Corey stated, his voice filled with anger. If Heather had been diagnosed earlier, her chances of survival would have been significantly higher. We need to hold insurance companies accountable and ensure that everyone, regardless of age, has access to life-saving screenings. The fight for better insurance coverage is a fight for justice, for equality, for the lives of countless individuals like Heather. It's a fight against a system that prioritizes profits over people, a system that needs to change. Access to affordable, comprehensive health care, including preventative screenings, should be a right, not a privilege. Section 8. Heather's resilience, finding strength in adversity. Throughout her ordeal, Heather's spirit remained indomitable. She faced each challenge with courage and grace, her determination fueled by an unwavering love for her family. She found solace in the simple joys of life, a shared laugh with her children, a tender moment with Corey, the beauty of a sunrise. "Cancer may have invaded my body, but it will never break my spirit," Heather declared, her voice filled with quiet strength. "I will fight this with everything I have. I will live for my children, for my husband, for every precious moment we have together." Heather's resilience is an inspiration to all who know her. She has taught us the true meaning of strength, the importance of cherishing every moment, and the power of unwavering hope in the face of adversity. Her story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to find light in the darkest of times. Section 9. Hope endures. A message of awareness and continued battle. Heather's fight is far from over. She continues to navigate the ups and downs of her cancer journey, her spirit unwavering, her hope enduring. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of early detection, the need for better insurance coverage, and the unwavering strength of the human spirit. "I will never stop fighting," Heather asserted, her eyes shining with determination. "And I urge everyone to listen to their bodies, to get screened, and to never give up hope." Heather's story is a call to action. It's a call for increased awareness about colon cancer, for improved access to early screening, and for a healthcare system that prioritizes people over profits. It's a message of hope, resilience, and the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of times, light can be found. Heather's battle is